Hello, Virgo. We are here to do your energy read for singles, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for the sign of Virgo from January through March. It could be present energy going in through March. All right, now I want to say I've already laid it out as we're doing 3 months here. I also want to say I'm an intuitive reader and I cannot control what I see or say, and it's whatever group collective energy is swinging the hardest. There are subgroups that I get, and I will break that out. Some are for select messages for a view. I suggest you watch from beginning to end. If none of this is applying to you or you feel won't apply to you as the energy is coming in, please check your respective sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. With that being said, I want to go ahead and get this started. Don't forget to hit that like to show support, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Okay, the energies that I was getting when I was laying this down is mirroring. I saw self-transformation, care. I see a lot of transparency. Basically, there's a lot of self-care. I keep seeing the mirror. You're doing a lot of mirroring. Either there's somebody, this is for a select group, there's either somebody that you are mirroring right now, or they are mirroring you. And if they're aggravating or annoying you, chances are, if you're being triggered, these are areas that you will need to work on. But for a large group of you, you are demanding transparency. I see a lot of self-care images coming up. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get into the read. So we've got some buzzwords here. Now normally I only pull 6, but there were extra that fell out that were clarifying one of the ones. And anyway, I'll get to that in a second. So we got deep dive. Deep dive is going inward. It is doing the self-care. It is reflection. Now, granted, we are going through a retrograde energy right now that will go into January. We go direct on the 1st. However, the post shadow will go for another week or two. But I am definitely seeing a lot of going inward and dealing with things in the past that might be resurfacing now, nostalgia, or you are evaluating the people around you that are triggering you, or maybe not even that. Maybe you are evaluating the people around you and you are cutting out those who are self-serving and not there for you. But I do see a lot of retrospection going on. I do see you navigating through all the mixed energies. For a group of you, there's an abundance of mixed energies going on, and you're just kind of grounding and sitting back and shielding yourself. But for a lot of you, and the major group that I'm picking this up for, is you feel like you are lost on your path. Okay? You are looking to get back on your path because you feel that you're not on the correct path. You're not where you should be. You're not where you want to be. All right? There is a change coming. I do see a couple changes for groups of you. I will get into that in a little bit. But there's a large group of you wanting to know if learning from delight. Okay, so a lot of us, the earth is a school. We're here for lessons. We're here for experiences. Some people don't like the words lessons. Lessons tends to have a harsh connotation next to it. So experiences. We are here to experience things. So you are wanting to know, hey, when am I going to experience, growth through the good things? Well, once we cut through everything that's holding you back, then you will, once you start raising your vibration and being abundant in all things, the universe will provide you more of what you are attracting. So that is something that you want to keep in mind, especially when you're mirroring and you're going in for that self-care. The gratitude and the affirmations is the universe itself is a mirror. So what ends up happening is that if you are in doubt, poverty, lack, then that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract those kind of people. It's just going to keep a perpetual cycle of that. So you need to break free from it. Okay. And that's where we've got the swimming in circles. We've got that repeat patterns. If you are not recognizing the signs, then your relationships are going to continue on like the previous ones. Okay. And you've got, some of you have opportunities, but you're swimming between hope and fear. So there's somebody that you've got your eyes on, but there's just something. You hope it's going to be the best. You hope it's going to be there. You hope you can get this person, but something is holding you back. So what came with it was creativity, unconditional love, taking care of what we have, and depths of silence. So what I got from this was that you're swimming between hope and fear, but there is somebody that sparks your creativity, your creative mind. You are, I want to, okay, what I got, and I'm just going to throw this out there. If it applies, keep it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They're like your muse, okay? So they spark something in you, your playful side, your nurturing side, the unconditional love. There's just something about this person that you just can't get enough of. But, you know, taking care of what we have seems to be the challenge, because you want to make sure that what you have acquired in this life isn't jeopardized. So it's got you a little bit quiet and in your head right now, okay? So that's for a group of you, a small group. Some of you are, you know, creating scenarios in your mind and creating illusions, and some of you are going to have to step out of that and step away from it, because I'm specifically getting that you actually are perpetuating the issues and creating them when there are none that exist, and that would be a perspective. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead. So we've got, well, first let me do this. We've got, for some of you, what I picked up the most on was new beginnings. Okay, you've got thought process and inspiration. The inspiration might come from the muse and the creativity. There might be some Virgo, some projects that you want to work on, but what really stood out to me was new beginnings. So with new beginnings, that means there was an ending. New beginnings also means that there are new paths, new paths, having faith, moving forward. I definitely see that as being a scenario in January through March, is the opportunities and having faith to move forward and to take those chances. All right, I'm seeing that relatively on a large scale for the majority of you. All right, see, here we go. We've got opportunity, we've got gateway and acceptance. I'm really seeing the opportunities and the moving forward and going through that gateway. I mean, January through March, definitely. January, like I said, is going to be a little bit slow moving because you're going to be carrying some of that residual energy over. But you definitely are going to have opportunities presented to you mid-January through March. And some of it may be holding you back, a little fearful, but sometimes you've got to have faith to move forward, and others of you will be moving forward on a new path. So, and it will give you freedom from all the doubt and insecurities. And we have the inner child. And when I see the inner child, that's when I come up with the insecurity message. So that is what I'm getting right now, is the insecurity and knowing that you're safe and knowing that you can be, learn from delight. You can have fun. You can be creative, and you don't have to wait for that shoe to drop. Some of you have been conditioned to where when something really starts going good, then it's like bang, the train wrecks, So I seen that image too. So we want to go with that you can have a certain carefree attitude and be innocent and look at it with brand new eyes instead of jaded eyes. Okay, I'm getting that as well. All right, so we've got, let me get Bridget out. Okay, we've got Bridget. So this is something that, you want your passions to lead you to your purpose. Okay, once again, we've got that group of you that are questioning, are you on the right path? You're not following your passions, you're not following your desires, then you're not on the right path. Okay, but there would be a course correct, because even when we go off course, it's on course. We just need to recognize it to readjust. But if we are not, in other words, and I like to say this, if we are going through a doorway, but we're afraid to move forward and we're hanging in that doorway, the universe is going to come up from behind you and push you through it. So at some point, a decision will be made by you or the universe. All right? So we've got... okay, this is for the self-care group that I seen. It's retreat into nature. I think it was here somewhere, navigation. Retreat into nature, and you have depths of silence. So you are doing a lot of self, introspection and identifying what it is that you need. You can hear more in the silence than you can with people around you. So if you need to ground or go in and get some answers, sources saying definitely go into nature, or, at least listen to certain meditative songs to be able to take you into that, like into meditation, all right, to music, I should say. All right, so we've got that, and we've got, letting go and allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So basically, this is saying, if you're holding on to things too tight, you're not going to have any forward momentum. And once again, I've used this scenario in a couple of my reads, is that, you've asked the universe to deliver you a cake, and they've given you all the ingredients, they've given it to you, but you haven't baked the cake because you asked for a cake. So you're failing to see that the universe is giving you all the ingredients to make that cake. So what they're saying is they're giving it to you. You just have to let go and actually see it, because you are letting certain challenges and things get in the way. And what I keep hearing is like a busy street. I keep hearing noise. There's too many we've got too many distractions going on. So you're letting the distractions become the attraction. All right? So I got that for a lot of you. And we've got prophecy, guidance, and direction. Once again, it seems to be a big theme here. You seem to be lost, cut adrift. You're looking for direction. You're looking for guidance. You're looking for somebody to hold your hand, Virgo, and lead you in the right direction. But you're going to have to do some self-care and some cutting out what no longer serves you. All right? Okay. So we've got messages are coming. So you want to do that. We've got connection, and the universe is going to be sending you some validation. They're going to be, once you clear out some of those cobwebs and some of those, the lack mentality, or once you get into Virgo of actually, organizing and putting things in their proper place, in their proper order, once you get all of that and simplify it, once you do all that, and the change, there is a change. Remember that group I said there's a change coming. You're going to start seeing things move. you're going to start seeing the wheel move in your favor. All right? So once you start cutting out what doesn't serve you, you're going to start receiving messages. Could be messages from a new love interest. I did see that for a majority of you. A new love interest coming in. Some of you, it will be somebody that you already know. You're going to say, no, 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 no. But I don't mean a past love relationship. It could be somebody that you already know as in a friendship or a work co-worker, or it could just be somebody in your neighborhood. But there's going to be a spark. All right? And it could be through a creative venture. It could be through a work adventure, not adventure. Well, it could be through adventure, but a venture. I'm definitely seeing that there is a new love interest coming, and it's going to take you by surprise. Once again, we've got, you'll have to trust the universe because it's going to be revealed to you. You're going to have all the pieces there, and it's going to be like that aha moment, that connection. All right, we've got see the humor. Okay, so we've got your perspective. Once again, there was learning from delight. Keep it playful, keep it light. You want to make sure that, which I find irresistible here with the puppies and the unconditional love, and they're playing card games. Okay, so you're going to want to be creative. You're going to want to be, keep your perspective. You want to make sure that you're open to knowledge from, or, you want to make sure you're open is what I'm getting. You want to make sure you're open and you're not closing yourself off. There's always room to learn new things. There's always room to take a different course of action, especially if something didn't work in the past doing it the same way. It's because you're swimming in circles, and sometimes you need to cut off and be adrift and trust the universe. Stop swimming in circles, just break away and float. All right? So we've got that, and we've got levity. Be playful. So when somebody approaches you or you're approaching somebody, be playful. Not everybody needs to know if you're neurotic, Virgo. Not everybody needs to know everybody's business all in the beginning. You want to keep it playful. You want to keep it light. All right? Now that's for a group of you. But you definitely want to let the mystery unfold as time goes on, is what I got there. And, be graceful about it. Not demanding. All right. So, what I did here was I laid down some tarot, and surprisingly enough, which I wasn't really too surprised, we got some repeat messages. All right? So, we've got the full repeat it, and as I said earlier, we've got new paths that are coming your way, or we have faith. Have faith in the path that's being presented to you. So we got that twice, 3 times really, if you want to get technical about it. We got the Ace of Wands twice. So what happens when I see messages repeating like this? Obviously it is for a larger group, but basically all these repeat it. Different decks repeat it. So what that is telling me is that Spirit is saying to you, there is a path coming. There is a choice coming. Have faith. Go forward. You're worried about your pentacles. You're worried about your money. You're worried about a lot of things, keeping things organized, keeping things straight. It's what you did in the past. They're telling you, you want this cup of love, be playful. For some of you, I got to break away for a second. I did see some of you meeting somebody at a celebration of sort or in a community event. So maybe you break away and out of your normal routine and you decide to go somewhere, I do see somebody meeting somebody, or a group of you meeting somebody that way when you are playing, when you are taking a break from your normal routine. Okay, I did see that. I did see that, basically, for a large group of you, you've been burned in the past. That's that swimming in circles. But now you're holding the sword and you are recognizing the flags. So I am seeing that, Virgo, is that you are your own justice. You are dishing it out or cutting it out before it could even serve you. However, everything here says you are manifesting now. There was one thing though about that stood out to me in a different light. The first time I held it was, you're worried about losing what you've had before and walking away from a new opportunity because of past hurts. But I also picked up for some of you mixed signals and mixed messages. So make sure that you are communicating clearly and that you are understanding things clearly, especially if there's a go-between, like if you meet somebody at an event or through a friend and they're giving you messages, cut out the middle person and talk direct. Because for a group of you, I did get mixed messages. But I definitely got the celebration. I definitely got, this is a relationship that could come about if it is something that you want to manifest. It does have the energy and the momentum to go forward. It is something that would be, very nurturing and long lasting and give you your legacy and your pentacles, and be able to celebrate. It is your cup, your invitation to love. Everything that I've seen here is you taking that, doing the inner work, because I do see, that you're going to be doing the inner work. But the minute that you break free from your routine and you cut out all that, there is somebody new coming in. Now, for a small group of you, I did see where this is going to be somebody that, like I said, it could be somebody from your past. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you've dated. Could be, I'm not going to rule that out. Could be somebody that you've dated, but it could be community, somebody you know, and it's going to go forward. The only thing that you've got to get past is that betrayal that you've had in the past. You've got to let go, because it's starting to attract. So if you want to break those kind of patterns, you got to stop swimming in the same kind of circles. You're going to have to break away, figure it out, and then learn to recognize and break free from that pattern. Everything I see says that there is going to be a new opportunity. There's going to be growth. There's going to be love. And it's going to be nurturing love. So if you give yourself a chance and give it a chance, it's going to be there. You just have to keep your eyes open and listen with your ears and basically, well, obviously, what else you're going to listen with, Rachel? Okay. You have to listen to your inner wisdom, your signs, your intuition. The universe is guiding you. Once again, I'm getting the cake analogy. They're giving you all the ingredients. You're the one that has to bake the cake, all right? I know a lot of you are looking, to withdraw and to go in. I saw that mirroring. I saw the self-care. There's a large group of you that just came out of a bad relationship. Could have been a bad work relationship, bad love relationship, but whatever it was, it kind of beat you up a little bit. So you need to take care of you. You need to find out why the mirror, why you're attracting, and then you kind of need to do a cleanup. That's the best way I could say it, because I see you clean in the mirror. So if you have any questions, oh, wait a minute. Let's see. We got, momentum, validation, encouragement, and be prepared. Because you do have something. And, for some of you, this is going to be your wish fulfillment. For some of you, it's going to put you into a very happy place, and you are going to be learning now, so that you've learned all the, from All your growth experiences have been from discomfort and, sorrow. Now you are getting ready to get into that next chapter. You're no longer hanging in that door jam. You're being pushed through. And if you take the steps and bake that cake, it is definitely going to provide you experiences with happiness and growth, and your pentacles and your legacy. I'm seeing it. You just have to trust the magic. You have to trust the universe, that it's all there for your good, for your betterment. And once you believe that and you move forward with it, all that momentum and the celebration, all that starts to pick up speed. For another group of you, I'm still getting that messages. Something about the messages, that's for a group of you, the mixed messages. So be careful about that. Make sure you understand everything clearly and that there's no missed or mixed messages. I'm definitely getting that. If there's somebody like a little birdie in your ear, I'm getting that visual too, like a little birdie in your ear. Cut out the middle person and just get the messages straight on. And you'll find that things actually become more clear, and you'll be able to move forward faster, and you'll be a lot happier. Not everybody's your friend. Keep that in mind. All right. Thank you so much, Virgo, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget to hit the likes and thumbs up. If you have any comments or you want your energy included in future reads, just drop an emoji or a comment below. Thank you so much.